Hey, what's up, everybody? It's TA from Taste of Sea, South Florida here at WPTV News Channel 5. And only one thing can get me off of vacation, which I am. I'm in St. Pete Beach right now. We all rented a house. It's fun. Made it economical, by the way. And the only thing that gets me off vacation is the announcement of the SunFest lineup. And joining me now is Randi West from 97.9 WRMF to help add some context to some of the people on the list. Now, it just hit 10 o'clock, so we are ready to start publishing who is going to be on the SunFest lineup. Good morning, Randi.
Good morning. What an exciting day.
I love this lineup. There's something for just about everyone, I think.
It really, truly is. I think one of the better lineups I've seen for quite some time for SunFest.
All right, so here's the basic list. If you just kind of want to breeze through it real quick: Sam Hunt, Goo Goo Dolls, Rainbow Kitten Surprise, Slightly Stupid, Counting Crows, Polo G, Lil Wayne, Brett Young, Adam Lambert, Chase Atlantic, Melissa Etheridge, Justin Quiles, Black Pumas, Lainey, Nelly, Soja, and Boys to Men are all going to be on the list, and we'll run them on the bottom crawl as we're talking here, just so you can get a look again at this list. Now, first up is Adam Lambert. We all know him from American Idol fame, right, Randi?
We absolutely do, and Adam's going to be a huge draw this year. Obviously, he's been out touring with Queen, and he's had a wonderfully successful solo career, so excited that he's part of the lineup.
Yeah, I can't wait to see him. He's sort of in this LGBTQI stage. You'll see on the schedule later when we show you that in a little bit. Then AJR, they're big right now, right, Randi?
Huge, big in the pop world, big in the alternative world. They are going to really be another great headliner for SunFest this year.
Christopher, hey, from Colorado. Good morning to you. Deb Wagner from the Brass Ring Pub. Love you more. Good morning to you, Kelsey. Woohoo! Christopher, tell me more about SunFest. We're getting on it. Deb says amazing lineup. I think so too. Moving on from AJR is Black Pumas, and I was listening to them this morning and I was jamming out. This is a good pick. They have millions of views on their YouTube channel.
Yeah, and really that's going to be a great Sunday. Like the Sunday lineup, each day is fantastic, but the Sunday lineup really is going to be incredible. I know Nelly's a part of that, and it's going to be great.
Absolutely. Boys to Men, that's a win all across the board, I think, for everyone, right?
I mean, who doesn't love Boys to Men? It adds a little throwback to the lineup as well, which I love. But there's a lot of folks in the contemporary world who still love Boys to Men, including me.
Absolutely. Mark says, looking forward to seeing so many acts. Me too. Christopher wants to know about COVID-19 regulations. I'm imagining we'll get that information a little closer to the festival date based on what's going on in the world. Let's see. Basically, wear a mask, keeping from super spreading. Yeah, I think that's probably doable. Let's go on to the next one here. Brett Young. Brett Young is a country artist. He has millions of views. He's played on your sister station, WRMF, like a full-time job. He is a big hit. Because SunFest typically did not have country artists at its festival because Tortuga is a month before, which is predominantly country.
Well, look, Brett Young, in case you didn't know, probably one of my favorite songs. Brett Young is, if you're a holiday fan, you probably just saw him on a lot of the holiday specials. He was just actually on, I think it was NBC, ABC, one of the holiday specials that he hosted. So he's a great choice for SunFest.
Absolutely. I'm trying to get James Wieland on. He was supposed to be here, but he's having little technical difficulties right now. Chase Atlantic. Don't know much about this band. They're going to be Saturday at 3:30. I did go on their YouTube channel. Again, hundreds of millions of views of some of their songs. So they definitely have a huge following. Counting Crows, my favorite band in the whole world. Even over Fleetwood Mac, only because when I got a car, I was never allowed to listen to the radio when I was growing up. So I got a car, and Mr. Jones was the first song I think I heard out of my Ford EXP Escort, and driving to McNeil Middle School. Now, here's the controversy with Counting Crows, who are playing Friday at 9 o'clock. They closed that one night of SunFest. I think it was 2012-ish. And they did not play Mr. Jones, even after fans chanted Mr. Jones for an encore. That never happened. And so there's a little controversy around them and the SunFest stage. So just FYI, I doubt they'll play it because they don't usually play Mr. Jones. But
really? So is Mr. Jones your favorite, TA?
I think so, just because it's connected to so much nostalgia for me, being free, being in my car. You know, what is this song about? And then
Rain King, my favorite Counting Crows song.
Oh, absolutely. That's the hands down. They have Accidentally in Love. They have tons of songs. Yeah, so they're going to be there. Goo Goo Dolls also taking the SunFest stage. I can't say enough about them. They are just fantastic.
Well, look, they're a South Florida staple too. I mean, the guys have played around Florida. I feel like they're like the house band of Florida. And Johnny Resnick and the guys never disappoint. So that'll be a great way to kick off SunFest on a Thursday evening. That's for sure.
And I think I read something today where they've had the most #1 hits of any other band. Like they are just on fire.
When you see the Goo Goo Dolls set, and I've seen the Goo Goo Dolls many, many times, you almost forget how many songs that they have. And then literally every song is a hit, and Black Balloon and Iris and Slide. And it's just like you just forget, and it takes you back to those days. It's just, they're going to be great.
Absolutely. Moving on to the next headliner, it's Justin Quiles. I found him online today and huge in the Latin community. He just has a huge following, kind of like, what would you call it, a reggae feel to it,
Reggaeton.
Randy?
I know he's done some work with J Balvin, so that's going to be a great addition.
Absolutely. James Wieland joining us now here on the broadcast. James, we're just going through the headliners, and then we'll ask you what you think. Lainey, Randy, you know a lot about these guys.
These guys have really put an imprint in the pop world. They're kind of a modern rock alternative band. They've done a lot of crossover hits. They have a super passionate following, and those who know about Lainey, they have thousands and thousands of YouTube views on their videos. They've toured pretty extensively. They're a great WRMF artist. But a lot of passion for this group. So that's going to be one you definitely want to see. If you don't know anything about Lainey, you should go and check it out Sunday at 3:15 during SunFest, because this will be a band that you will follow probably for years to come.
Awesome. Lil Wayne, we all know about Lil Wayne coming Saturday at 9:30. Melissa Etheridge. Now, what I appreciate about Melissa Etheridge, she was supposed to play the 2020 SunFest, which obviously got canceled because of the coronavirus pandemic. This is a big day today. We are actually having a SunFest. She's agreed to come back and honor that agreement. I think there's 7 artists I counted that are coming back that were originally scheduled for that date, including Nelly, who is supposed to be here in 2020, and he's coming back as well.
Nelly is, look, he was just on Dancing with the Stars. Nelly just brings the fun. So for that on a Sunday, that Sunday lineup, all the days are great, but that Sunday lineup really looks like a great way to kind of blow it out at the end of SunFest.
And then you were telling me about Polo G, and you read something in Variety, right?
Yeah, Polo G actually here's another great up-and-coming rap star. He was in Variety magazine. There's a great article about him that he was the People's Choice for 2021's Rising Star. So Polo G's had a great footprint, but he's really becoming one of those artists to notice in the hip hop world.
And then what is Rainbow Kitten Surprise? There's always one on the SunFest list. I'm like, what is that?
They're a rock band, and I previously lived in North Carolina, so I know a little bit about Rainbow Kitten Surprise. They are from Boone, North Carolina, and these guys got together at their App State college buddies. And I think you'll be surprised by Rainbow Kitten Surprise. They're a great group.
And then Sam Hunt, another great country artist that is coming to rock the SunFest stage. So we have 2 country artists this year, which is a good for us. And then Slightly Stupid. They're one of the fun bands that I really enjoy, but their fans are very interesting because we go into the pit before to take pictures. And they're one of those bands that nobody is there to see them. And as soon as that first note hit, you turn around and boom, it's packed.
I think Slightly Stupid's going to be another one to watch. They're a California-based kind of pop funk. They're kind of a hybrid band. So like you said, they're a fun group. I think you guys are really going to like it. I think they were founded by there was a group back in the day group that discovered Slightly Stupid.
Santana. No, not Santana.
Not Santana, not Everclear.
Oh,
I can't think of it now.
Sublime.
Sublime. That's it. Sublime.
And then Soja rounding out the festival at 2:45 on Sunday. Now, James, this is where I want to bring you in because you had some funny observations about this schedule this morning. What were you saying?
Yeah, sorry I'm late here. I wasn't part of the part that refers to me, which is the Thursday and Friday one, but I look at the right column and I don't know anybody. I must be getting old.
The right column is not for you.
The right column, I'm like, I don't know any of that.
And then you also just switched to mornings, and so I used to work weekends. And what happened to the schedule?
Oh yeah, I'm always excited to go to SunFest, but because I worked weekend nights, I couldn't really go on the weekend because I had to go to work at 3:00 in the afternoon. I pretty much missed all the acts on Saturdays and Sundays. And this year I look at it though, and I don't really see anything that I want to see. Well, Nelly on Sunday, but that's Sunday afternoon, so that's fine,
So they
I
need a program
finally get weekends off. Nothing for me.
James, what's your overall impression of this year's lineup?
I love the 90s. I mean, the great 90s bands, I think. I mean, not all of them, obviously, but Goo Goo Dolls, Counting Crows, Nelly, too. I mean, all that is just great stuff there. And I mean, we got Boys to Men Sunday night. I mean, I'll be in bed by that time, though.
Just being honest.
Just being honest.
So there's some things,
but definitely Thursday and Friday. I mean, I'm going to be there. I asked for Friday off. Hopefully, Katya over here is going to go ahead and pick up the slack from me asking for off.
You're asking what is it, Monday off?
No, not Monday, Friday.
Oh, Friday. Who's performing on Friday that you're going to see?
Well, Thursday night, I got to see Goo Goo Dolls, man.
Oh, maybe we'll both go. We'll just pull an all-nighter.
That could be. It does end at 9:30, so it's not that bad.
That's so late for me.
That is really
That
late
is
for you.
so late for me.
Not as bad for me.
I wanted to bring up is SunFest is partnering with 1909 to highlight local artists. You can see a list there on your screen. We actually had one of them play our helipad, Citizen Badger, a couple years ago. They're a really cool group to go see. You'll see.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, they're like in the local nightclubs and bars and stuff like that, and they have a pretty big following. They didn't actually get to play the SunFest stage that year because of rain. I believe that was the same one that Duran Duran was on that had all those weather-related issues on the stage. So it'll be great that they'll finally get to play on the SunFest stage. Now, something I want to tell you about, there's a ticket price change. So tickets this year cost the same as tickets at the gate in 2019. However, when you buy a 1 or 2 day ticket, you'll have to select the days you plan to attend. So that's different. Like a generic ticket won't get you into every day. And that's because the pricing structure is different per day based on how many artists are there every day. They're going to raise ticket prices 2 times before the festival happens, at least 2 times, they said. So if you want to get the deepest discounts on tickets, now's the time to buy your tickets. They'll be offered at Publix and Peach and Martin County between April 10th and I think the 23rd. And then ticket prices, $45 for Friday and Saturday, or Thursday and Friday, and $50 for, well, there on your screen, Saturday or Sunday. And then the youth tickets are at a discount, and you can see the different pricings for 2-day and 4-day tickets. And then, the SunFest is just saying, hey, we're trying to appeal to a bunch of generations and musical taste. And so that's why I think you see such a broad offering of lineups. So one thing to note, I did not see any classic rock type bands that you normally see 2 or 3 on the lineup. So
that
I
would
like
be my jam too. Gone.
Yeah. You're getting aged out of their target demo. If you have tickets for the 2020 festival, you didn't change those in and get a refund, they're going to email you a replacement ticket and a buddy ticket. So you get 2 tickets for the festival, which is pretty cool. Is there anything that you guys want to add that we haven't talked about?
Are they having that battle of the bands this year?
I don't know. That's a great question.
I was just going to say it's a shame that you guys don't have any fun over there, James, at WPTV. You and Katya, everyone's having fun. TA's on vacation. We're announcing SunFest. I mean.
Oh, yeah. We try to have as much fun as possible.
I think the big takeaway
inside or outside, right? We go outside and mess some stuff up sometimes, but
I think the takeaway for me this year, TA and James, is that, look, we've been on hiatus because of the pandemic, and this lineup screams fun to me. And I think we have needed the fun the past couple of years, and this is definitely a lineup that's going to bring the fun and the passion.
To me, this is the tent and pole event of South Florida. And if this is happening, it feels like whatever this, to use the phrase that I hate to use, new normal is, we're finally getting into that mode. And I'm happy for the SunFest folks who have really been struggling for 2 years. And now it looks like they're back in a big way. Well, Randi and Jay, thank you so much for joining us this morning. I'm going to go get a pina colada now because I'm done working.
Good for you. You should have been drinking it now. You just make us jealous over there.
There might be Baileys in here. Who knows?
I love it.
Have fun.